You guys are just
Let's give Pete a hand again, please. Thank you so much. There you go. The bathroom read. That's where it came from, the bathroom wall. Thank you, Pete. We appreciate that. Give him a hand again, please, one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. All right, this next guy, I got to finally meet him today, Mr. Gordon McMartin. He's going to come up for us today. Gordon, please make your way up to the stage, sir. And thank you all so much again for coming out tonight. This is really cool. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this format. I'm loving talking to these guys and see what they're all about. Ladies and gentlemen, Gordon McMartin, please. Give him a hand. Have a seat here with me, sir. And I really love that strap. What's that mean? Yeah, here you go. There you go.
It's a rattlesnake.
Yeah? Was it a real rattlesnake?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I unfortunately put it out of its misery. It was in my front yard. One day I got a frantic call from my wife, and she said, "Snake, snake!" And I was like, okay. I was at work, so I left, and when I got there was a big fire truck out in my front yard, and there was all these like emergency personnel, and I was like, what? And I thought my house was on fire. And it turned out there was this snake in the front yard, and I went and got my gun, and like after I shot it, everybody left.
That'll do it. I got a couple of neighbors that are bugging me. You think you can come over?
Well, if you, I'm not a big proponent of killing anything, but when my wife has a fire truck out in the front yard,
Yeah, that's time to put your foot down.
that raises the bar.
So now, where are you from?
I live in Arcadia, Florida.
Oh, tell us where that is.
Well, it's about 2.5 hours south of here. South, it's in the middle, kind of the state, the cross section of 17 and Highway 17 and Highway 70, east and west. If you take a left going south at Highway 70, you'll end up in Fort Pierce.
Oh, there you go. All right, so and what inspired you to start? How long have you been playing? And you've been playing a while?
I've been playing since like high school. Yeah.
Writing songs since
Yeah,
then too?
I'm 54 years old now.
Really? I didn't put you a day over 53 hours.
Yeah, thanks. But I guess that makes it about like, I don't know, 35, 40 years.
Yeah. Wow. See, I'm
wow.
I'm 25, 31 years running now, and I'm loving it. 31 years running, 25. So this song is a song called Ed Watson.
Yes, Ed Watson. Long story.
This is an interesting story, so please tell us the story.
It all kind of started when I was a kid, and my great-grandfather was the first white doctor to operate on a Seminole Indian.
Oh, no kidding.
And it's documented. I've got articles and stuff. So, but anyway, and as that time went on, I've actually met Billy Bowlegs and whatnot, other Seminoles at my grandparents' house in Arcadia.
No kidding.
Because they would come to meet the son of the guy that operated on, so it's been a long-term relationship with Seminole and with the people of Everglades. So anyhow, time went on, and I met a guy named Pete Gallagher with WM&F.
Okay.
And we became kind of friends, and I'm a real estate guy. So my business is real estate. And he called me about a situation down in Chuckaluskee. He says, can you believe that they've cordoned off, they've blocked off the Smallwood store? Anybody heard of the Smallwood store?
Yeah.
So you remember the story just recently, some developers bought the neighboring property and blocked it off when they couldn't do what they wanted to do. Anyway, I was down there visiting that, and I picked up this book I'd heard of it for a long time. It was by Peter Mathiasen called Killing Mr. Watson.
A good book.
Yeah, but there's another book that's called Shadow Country, and it's like a trilogy of stories. And the first book is called Killing Mr. Watson. That's the first book in the trilogy. And it's the story of all the townspeople talking about their experiences with a guy named Ed Watson. And they're like, oh, Ed was, he was this, and I remember when he did this. And the second book is, I don't know the name of it, but it's by his son. And his son,
Ed Watson's son?
Ed Watson's son is trying to figure out what happened to his dad.
Oh, I see.
So, and he's searching and everything, and I won't tell you how that story ends, but it's quite poignant. And the third book is Ed Watson in the first person talking about what happened to him.
Oh.
And it's just, the perspectives from the townspeople, and then the son, and then Ed himself it's a good read. It's a neat story. The bottom line is that Ed Watson was a psychopath. He was a pathological, he was a sociopath. He was a messed up guy. But he was super duper intelligent and a good businessman. But he was like Sybil. He was a split personality.
And he had a name for
He
his
had the name of his split personality. He knew when it was going to happen. He knew when his brother Jack was going to come out, and that's what that's the brother Jack. So, and the brother Jack would hurt people. He would kill people.
Now, when you say brother Jack, that's actually his other personality, right?
That's the other personality.
Right.
So they called it his shadow brother. And that's, the song is called out Ed Watson. Can I sing it for you?
Yes, we would love that,
I've
ladies
got
and
a couple
gentlemen.
of friends,
Gordon Mack, Mark,
Bruce and Max. Bruce, Max.
You guys gonna come up and
Y'all
join?
coming up?
All right, come on up, and he's gonna perform the song Ed Watson. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a hand. Gordon Mack Martin.
We need some mics for the. Be right back. Come on. Yeah, we got plenty.
Are you gonna plug in one?
I got a plug-in guitar, and we need.
Use the pink one you're standing on for your guitar.
Okay.
There you go.
And then you guys can each use a mic. And you
Yeah,
can sing through
perfect.
Unless you
Grab
want
some.
our heart mic, I got it right here.
So this song, ladies and gentlemen, basically is a true story, correct? A true story, basically?
Yeah, the guy was a real guy.
He's a real guy who was really crazy. Probably hooked up with Linda somewhere down the road.
Hey, I murder those guys in my songs.
We do love you, Linda.
I know you do.
And we love all you people for hanging out with us and sharing this evening with us. Thank you so much. So I see we have Harmonica Bruce coming up here tonight. Everybody knows Harmonica Bruce can play that.
Yeah.
And I never seen a harmonica that was 4 feet long before. Look at that thing. What do you actually call that? What do you actually call that big harmonica?
Well, the ladies say that's the biggest one I've ever seen.
In your dream. That's because they haven't met a Canto Chuck. They call him the Wad.
Ed Watson was a educated guy. His grandmother actually raised him and taught him all the classics, Greek mythology, and a lot about religion. And Plato, Aristotle, Homer and the Iliad. No one saw him coming, talking about that Watson Ed. All the Romans and the Prussians, the Jihad and the Mongols too. No one could win the battle when Ed Watson made the coup, because you know, talk about Ed Watson. the island, because you know, talking about Ed Watson. He was just one mean old son of a bitch. Don't you know I'm talking about Ed Watson? But his shadow brother Jack would kill just to scratch an itch. Everybody works hard every day, and you know they only want to earn an honest pay, so they can go dancing or drinking, do what they want to do. But when you work for Ed Watson, you better put your foot on the other shoe, because old Eddie knew how to make money, making syrup out of sugar cane. But never ask him for your money, because you might never be seen again. Well, you know, talking about Ed Watson. He was just one mean old son of a bitch. Don't you know I'm talking about Ed Watson? But his shadow brother Jack would kill just to scratch an itch. Ed's story lives on even now, about how the Everglades people had to save their town from a monster did not believe in sin. So some vigilantes, they put it to an end. At the Smallwood store, they all gathered around, and then old Ed Watson pulled his boat right up on the ground. And then the vigilantes, they gunned him down. But now the ghost of old Ed Watson is haunting around, because you know, talking about Ed Watson. He was just one mean old son of a bitch. Don't you know I'm talking about Ed Watson? But his shadow brother Jack would kill just to scratch an itch. Alright, let's hear some harmonica. Because you know, talking about Ed Watson. He was just one mean old son of a bitch. Don't you know, talking about Ed Watson. But his shadow brother Jack would kill just to scratch an itch. Yes, his shadow brother Jack would kill just to scratch an itch.
Oh, Gordon, Mac, Martin, beautiful job. Thank you so much. Now, Gordon, before you go, we have one of these plaques for you too, sir. Top 10. You go hang that in your bathroom?
Now my kind of song, it was in a minor and he killed somebody.
Oh, my goodness. That was so cool.